What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Our Darkened Souls, a soul through by Vagnari's verse of Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition. So last episode, well, we finally got back on track. We picked up a new weapon and a new shield to make up for our lack of armor that actually allows us to protect ourselves while traveling light. And we just made it through our first fog wall that had nothing to do with the boss. So we're exploring this great unknown, like we should in real life, when we're faced with a situation that we know little to nothing about, and explore. So, first we found this, and it looks like we can't reach it yet. And that's okay. I know what that is, and believe it or not, we will get it. Just not right now. We're going to be getting a lot of stuff done before we revisit that. But let's look around, see what else we could be making use of. What is this? This right here, this is a potent little trap. And I'm going to very cautiously rest at it. Now, what do I mean by potent little trap? Well, in the game, it's convenient. And it's also convenient in life. Because there's always a chance, a way that you could find to return to your quote-unquote comfort zone. But doing that and doing that always carries the risk of getting stuck there. And I think that we both know that we're too big now to fit in that cell. Once we've taken the armor off, we've begun to grow. And we're going to find that if we try to shove it back on, it's not going to fit anymore. Or we're going to be, squeezed back into it. And we're going to be carrying a bitterness or a regret with us that we didn't try to see if we could go any further. So that's the last time I'll be visiting that bonfire, I think. Until a much later date. But let's go ahead and see what's up here. Whoa, whoa. Ow. I meant to dodge that. But you know what? It serves as a good educational tool. Because sometimes, while we're exploring, we're going to be hit with stuff out of nowhere. That's just the nature of life. But look at this. That's the other nature of life. That people like to ignore or forget or just don't know. Struggle can open doors for you that being unchallenged and basically comfortable would always leave locked. There'd be no way to get through that without that ball. So let's see what's on the other side, see if it's worth our while. Well, look who it is. It's the guy who, it's the exact same guy who dropped that key to our cell. And it looks like he's not doing too well. And that's not good. Looks like he got knocked down through the roof.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Sure.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, "Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know." Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite.
That's got big implications in just a minute. It's also vital.
Oh, and this.
Wonder where that goes.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Thank you, Oscar. It didn't say what his name was, but people have a way of digging through the code to figure out the original stuff or original dialogue and text, and his name was supposed to be Oscar of Astoria. So we bid him goodbye and thank him. And with that, he dies. Salute you, sir. So here's the thing, what does that mean? What does he mean? What does he represent? And what is the Estus flask? Well, let's look it up. Heals HP. That's why it's vital. Remember earlier we talked about not having a way to restore health or recover after taking a hit. That right there is exactly how we do it. And if I can figure out how to get to that. Wait. No, use item. Gonna have to figure out how to read the item information because it's been so long. I can't remember. Basically, that fills up with the fire from a bonfire, so that we can heal on the go. So basically, think of it as like a bonfire is supposed to be a place of rest, and because of that, of course, it's vital. It's like a checkpoint in whatever place of rest that is, works for us, is special for us. It's one that we're going to need to take during the journey, and one that we're going to have to make more of as we progress as people. Because, one place of rest. I mean, a house is one thing, but like a mental place of rest. Like, what do you do to tone down after a day? Because a home can be a stressful place. A home is not guaranteed to always be a safe haven, as hard as that is to accept. Life can get hard. You never know what challenges you're going to face wherever you are in life, and wherever in life you are, location-wise. But an Estus flask are like the little tidbits of happiness that you bring with you from a place of rest. The things that, soothe your spirit, give you the strength to carry on. It could be anything from a meme that makes you smile when you feel down, a letter from a friend, an email from a friend, because letters are getting sadly more and more rare nowadays. It could be a funny video on YouTube or an inspirational video. It could be a song. It could be a quote. Anything, as long as it renews you. And always remember to drink it. Now, in the game, they're limited, and in real life, you shouldn't rely too heavily on them, because eventually it can become a new comfort zone. Build around yourself with like things that make you feel calm to the point that you don't progress. Because in life, to progress, to grow as a person, you can't just rely on feeling happy all the time. This is stuff to help you keep going when you feel when you're feeling too tired, or stuff that when you're feeling afraid, give you that extra push. Now, who is Oscar to us? Well, that depends. I know of at least one Oscar in your life, though I would consider that Oscar very small compared to those that you may already know. Here's a twist. Oscar's the person that pointed out that Oscar's the one that gave you the key to your cell. Oscar's the one that helped you escape, and he's the one that just helped you move further. You could kind of call Oscar the person that brought to your attention that you were made for more, whoever that was. And the role of Oscar doesn't have to just end like it did here, with somebody passing in and out of your life. There are going to be a number of characters whose roles in the game could reflect helpful roles in real life. The roles that Oscar could take up of like not only pointing you in the right direction, but continuing to long after you've left your asylum. But as for that one Oscar that I think I could name, I would like to think that I could be that. Pointing out that you are made for more, and without asking for, without looking at you like, so if you pay me this money, I'll tell you how. Um, Somebody who, without, wanting anything in return, but hoping that you'll take the advice, hoping that you'll follow, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, just so you can, benefit from this. If you benefit from this, that this could be, a little quaff in your Estus flask, so to speak. Um, that's all I want to be. And I hope that I'm able to be that for you. And the next episode, when we take down that asylum demon, you might already be on the steps to take on your own. And we'll be talking a little bit about, we'll be talking more on the podcast when I finally get it set up, about your rematch with your asylum demon. I'll try and be brief about it this next time. But for now, like, favorite, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel about this. If you feel the need to share a story, or how this might affect your life, feel free. I'll be happy to reply, and we could have a back and forth. I want this to be a personal thing, as long as I can make it personal. There's almost a part of me that's like, if I don't make a lot of subscribers, but I can touch a lot of lives, that's way more important. And I'm not the kind of person that would change that mindset, even if he, got 100,000 subscribers. Do I foresee that? I don't know. Stranger things have happened. But I want each of you to know that I truly do care about you as a person. I want to be that Oscar, and hopefully, with these next few episodes, I can provide, with the episodes of my channel, I can provide like a quaff or two to that Estus flask when you need it, or a little pointed finger, like Oscar Astoria, when you feel lost, or if you feel lost. But for now, till next time, thank you for joining us. Until next time, peace be with you.